feel those hands locking and sticking together. Feel those hands and palms locking and sticking together. And in a moment I'm going to ask you to try and pull those fingers apart, try and pull those hands apart, and notice what happens is your unconscious just sticks those hands, almost as if those hands are just carved from a single piece of wood. How easy were they to be hypnotized? If you want to see the full video, then keep watching inside. This week I'm talking about how easy is it to identify if somebody can be hypnotized or not. And there's some interesting facts inside, so keep watching. Hi there, my name's Turan. I'm a hypnotist and clinical hypnotherapist, and if you want to go straight to the street hypnosis and just see the fun stuff, then use the quick links in the description section below, or look along the timeline where it says street hypnosis and you can zoom straight to that. But hopefully you're going to stay for the tutorial section as well. I'm going to show you the street hypnosis, and I'm going to come back after that and keep talking about what you saw in the street hypnosis, and you'll find out some interesting stuff. People often ask me, how do you tell when someone is easy to be hypnotized? Can they be hypnotized or can't they be hypnotized? How do you tell? How do you pick the good subjects? So I'm going to discuss that in the tutorial after watching this video. So let's not delay any further, let's watch the video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like, and don't forget, click the big red subscribe button so you get notified. Click the bell notification button next to that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, any comments about this skit, about this induction, then please leave them in the comment section below. I really want to hear from you and find out what your questions are about this video. I love hearing from you, I love responding to you. But enough of that stuff, let's watch the video. Hypnosis cannot affect you badly in any way. What it can do is make you more in touch with your unconscious mind and just make you feel really good inside. Okay? Okay. Tell you what, put your hands like, no, fine. Put your hands like that there. Clasp your hands together. Interlock your fingers tight, tight, tight. Bend your elbows like you want to say a prayer. You might need to in a minute. No, that's only a joke. Okay, in a minute, not yet. In a minute I'm going to ask you to put your two fingers up like this here. When you do, I just want you to imagine that there's very strong magnets on the tips of your fingers. Okay? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Stare at your fingers, imagine those magnets getting closer and closer, pulling together, pulling together, pulling together, sticking together, locking and sticking together. That's right, locking and sticking together. When they touch, they will lock and stick together. And feel that feeling of stuck. Feel that feeling of stuck just wash down all the way through your hands, into the palms of your hands, and feel those hands locking and sticking together. Feel those hands and palms locking and sticking together. And in a moment I'm going to ask you to try and pull those fingers apart, try and pull those hands apart, and notice what happens is your unconscious just sticks those hands, almost as if those hands are just carved from a single piece of wood. So 1, 2, 3, try and pull those hands apart, try and pull those hands apart and find they're locked and stuck together, because you're already in hypnosis. And you can close your eyes down now, and your legs will support you, your back will support you, and sleep now, way down, deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. The deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel, the more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go, drifting, sinking down, even deeper still. Letting the wind blowing through your hair just help to absorb you into this wonderful feeling of hypnosis, and allow you to go down even deeper still. In a minute I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. With every count I count, just allow your unconscious now to allow you to take you down to this place so deep inside hypnosis that even I couldn't take you to. So deep, so relaxed. By the time I get to the number 1, you'll accept every suggestion I make. So 10, going deeper now. 9, even deeper still. 8, so deep, so relaxed. Doubling that relaxation with every count. 7, so deep, 10 times deeper now. 6, 4, 3, so deep, so relaxed, and 1. In a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3 you can open your eyes, you'll be back with us. And every time I say the word sleep or deeper sleep, your head will drop back down to your chest, your eyes will close, and you'll double this feeling of relaxation that you're in now. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, and look at my hand, and sleep now, way down, deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. And 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, and sleep now, way down, even deeper, even more relaxed. In a minute I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and the count of 3 you can open your eyes, and you're going to find that your feet are so relaxed, so comfortable in the position they're now. It's like your feet are stuck to the floor, like they're cemented, like they're glued, like they're locked and stuck in position. You will not be able to move your feet. The more you try to move your feet, the more those feet just cement and lock and stay in position. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, Having fun? Now go ahead and try and move those feet. The more you try to move those feet, find those feet are locked and stuck in position. Really try. Really try. What's that like? The harder you try, the harder it sticks.
It feels weird.
It does feel weird. Really try. Really try.
No.
Locked and stuck in position. The harder you try, the harder it sticks.
Try run away.
Try and run away.
Yeah, that won't work.
Try and push off each other. Try and lift your feet off the ground. Notice you just cannot try. That's it. Really try. The harder you try, the harder it sticks. Isn't that cool? And look at me and sleep now. Way down, deeper.
Wasn't that fantastic? They were a lovely pair of girls. They really did well at going into hypnosis, and that first skit that you saw, and there's going to be more from them coming up, so keep watching the channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you click on that notification bell so you get notified when the next video comes out from them. So what did we see there? Well, right from the start, just as the camera starts to turn on, they'd already asked, is it safe? Is it, you know, am I going to be okay being hypnotized? And you hear me just talking through how comfortable it's going to be. Now, because they'd asked that, and because they had some concerns, I thought, oh, maybe these guys are not going to be so easy to hypnotize. So I thought I'll do a little suggestibility test. The finger magnets is a lovely test, and I thought I'll try that first and see where that goes. So I get them to clasp their hands together, put their fingers up, and ask them to focus on their fingers. Now, their fingers come together so well and so comfortably, and they stick together so nicely. I move quickly on to the next level. I asked them to, you know, imagine that stuck feeling that's in their finger going into the palms of their hands and their hands sticking together. Notice the sort of artful hypnotic language I use, because when I'm talking about at the beginning, I'm saying feel that feeling of being stuck. So I'm not saying feel that you're stuck, just feel the feeling that they're stuck. But I move that language subtly when I move to their palms, and I say, and let those palms stick together. So I'm moving from that feeling of being stuck to actually being stuck. And I don't know if you noticed that. If you didn't, again, use those quick links and go back into that street hypnosis section of this video and watch it again, listen again. It's very important. People think hypnosis is about some beams coming out of my eyes or the magnetic fields coming out of my hands. It's purely the artful language of getting them to think in a different way about what they're feeling. All the way through that, I'm getting them to try, and I'm putting that emphasis on my tonality, my posture, try to pull those hands apart. I'm giving every body language and verbal language to suggest to them that it is stuck. Now, I don't know if you can see it too well in the video, it's hard to see, but obviously from my viewpoint I could see they were moving. I'm exaggerating here, but they were moving their hands to suggest that they were stuck. At that point they really are in hypnosis, so I don't even need to ask them to close their eyes or drop their head down onto their chest. But again, people are expecting that process, and I want to follow that process through. I'm giving a sort of indication, a show to the spectators that are watching around, as well as the two girls themselves. So I ask them to close their eyes down, and I just give them a little jolt on their hands, a little shock induction, a very mild induction. You don't need to be forceful in any way to do that little jolt induction, just to really reinforce that they're going into hypnosis. I follow that up with a deepener, counting down from 10 down to 1, and then I do fractionation. That's that process of waking them up and then closing their eyes down again. Way back in the 50s, I think it was, someone found out that if someone came for a hypnotic session for some treatment and they went into trance, the following week when they were put back into trance, they went even deeper. And then they realized, well, why don't I just wake them up and put them back into trance in the first session, and that will deepen that trance and reinforce that trance. So that's what that idea of fractionization is. You can probably see from that video that the ground was quite wet, and that's because it had just started to rain, or it just finished raining, but we were stepped inside to an arched area, sort of a tunnel area, and there was wind blowing through that tunnel. So what do? Does that put me off? Does it concern me? No, I use that. Use everything around you. So as you see me with their heads drop down on their chest, I say, let the breeze blowing through your hair help you to absorb you into this trance. I'm giving them that suggestion that that is actually aiding the process of hypnosis. So with the induction complete, and the induction probably be complete before even the deepener taking place, but just to reinforce that induction and fractionate that induction into hypnosis, I then move on to the first skit, which is sticking their feet to the floor. It's a common one I use. Now, again, because I know their hands have been stuck together, I know their feet stuck's going to really be cemented to the ground. And what's beautiful is at one point someone in the background shouts, you know, run away. And the girl said, I can't. And she says, I'm weird. Once again, I echo back, it is weird, isn't it? I'm using their language to describe how they feel, to reinforce how they feel. That's a beautiful technique of just simply echoing whatever they say. So that when their friend shouts, run away, and they go, I can't, again, that's further reinforcement. That's actually embedding the process of hypnosis in the suggestion by their friend asking them to run away. So knowing that that suggestion is really embedded in, I really take it to the extreme and ask them to push down on each other to try and lift their feet off the ground. Now, this shows you how powerful the hypnotic suggestion is on both girls, because if either one wasn't really stuck, then they would help the other one and really move the other one out of the way. But again, because remember, there's no glue, there's no cement, they're not actually stuck to the floor. It's only in their minds that they are stuck. So when they try to leverage off each other is going to give way in the extent that they will feel like they're stuck to the floor. So really reinforcing, really affirming that the hypnotic suggestion has taken place and that they are really deeply in hypnosis. So great subjects, a great induction. I hope you enjoy that description as well. Hi guys, a slight change of venue as it started to rain there as I'm finishing off that video. So just wanted to finish off. The real insight from this video is the fact that you don't know. You don't know if somebody's going to be a good subject or a bad subject. As I say at the beginning of this video, I sort of looked at these girls and I thought, oh, they're questioning things, they might not be a good subject, but you don't know. And with all my years of experience, you still cannot tell. So you treat everyone the same and you use the various steps you have for good or bad subjects, and you know, if you have that skill, you will do it. You will hypnotize anyone you want to. So that's the real nugget out of this video. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like, and don't forget to click the big red subscribe button and that bell notification button next to the subscribe button. And leave any comments that you have about this video. Apologies for having to jump inside here, but it was the only way to get this video finished. I love doing shots outside when it's the summer, but this is Northern Ireland summer, so it rains a lot of the time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next Sunday.